World Headquarters, I'm Mike Dean. Last Wednesday, students from across the state held a press conference to introduce a bill that would make the first 2 years of college free for Minnesota students. LeadMN President Becerra discussed how the high cost of higher education is a barrier to many Minnesota students. He highlighted the $27 billion in student loan debt that Minnesota students currently hold and outlined solutions.
The Promise campaign will restructure how we fund higher education and ensure that low and middle income Minnesotans can obtain a college degree. Many students have already implemented similar programs and are beginning to see the benefits, such as increased college enrollment and graduation rates. It is time for Minnesota to move away from the current system, which creates an illusion that college is affordable by forcing students to basically borrow away their future.
The bill, co-authored by Senator Dietzig and Eakin, was covered by several local news outlets, including the Star Tribune, KARE 11, and Minnesota Public Radio. This week, LeadMN students gathered at the Capitol to support the Promise Bill and share their personal stories dealing with the high cost of college during LeadMN's annual Advocacy Day conference. 150 students turned out at the Capitol to meet with their legislators and encourage them to support legislation to create hunger-free campuses, improve the transfer process to community colleges, state universities, and the University of Minnesota, and reduce the high cost of textbooks by expanding the number of open educational resources. Minnesota college student Lauren Fiersinger shared how representing her peers at the Capitol has empowered her.
It's actually quite a feeling when I get to say to myself, I stand here on behalf of 180,000 students across the state of Minnesota. This is something that I never thought would be possible. And just by being here, I know that I've had conversations with students who have thought that there was no access to advocacy, access to resources that are available.
Students wore t-shirts with the words "Hungry for Change" to draw attention to the issue of food insecurity. Many of these same students will gather again in just a month to meet with members of Congress in our nation's capital to discuss the increases to federal aid programs and simplifying the free application for federal aid. That's all the news from LeadMN, where college students connect